Well, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Excuse me. Better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Good morning! Live from New York, it's me. Jesus Christ. I just picked up my van from getting inspected with the DOT. Woohoo! Back in business, boys. Can somebody do a test chat? I don't know, I think half of you are bots because nobody ever says nothing. I'll respond. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Oops. I just beat my horn, I didn't mean to. I hate when that happens. Oh, somebody said something. Hello! Hello. Can't see me. God dang. Somebody from the Philippines, I guess. Or you're Filipino, right? That name, I don't know how to say it. Maragayubati. Maragayubati. Whose birthday is it today? You got any birthdays out there? Vietnam. Oh, that was close. Well, yeah, you're more to the north, but same idea. Vietnam. Wow. It's one place I've never been to. My dad was there, obviously. 4 times. 4 times. You ever see that movie Inglourious Bastards? We watched it last night for like the 5th time. And when they order the drinks at the bar, the Nazis or the Germans or whatever had a way of ordering drinks. And the guy said, can we get 3 shots? But the way the Nazis did it, or the Germans, was they'd say, can I get 3 shots with the thumb? And that's how this guy indicated that the people in the bar drinking with him were not, in fact, Nazis. They were undercover Americans or whatever, double agents, pretty much. Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up. I need thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Apparently that helps with the analytics. Oh, and you can subscribe too. I'm not too boring. Or am I? But I don't mind chatting, whatever you want to talk about. Life got you down? I know. Been there, done that. I was a teenager one time. I still act like a teenager. I don't give a shit. Oh, you want me to be a tough guy? All right, I'll do my tough guy impersonation. Ready? What's going on, yo? Wow, I just lost like 6 freaking viewers. Bye-bye. Oh, bye. Peace. Hello, 2D Real. I apologize if I don't answer right away because I'm driving, so when I come to a traffic light like right now, I can check the messages. So if you guys want to put something in the chat, that's cool. I'm in New York. I drive an ambulette. An ambulette is, if you don't know, it's the vans that take people in wheelchairs. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can, subscribe. I'm going to start doing more live streaming. I think, whoa! Holy crap, did you hear that? The garbage truck was driving down the road, it had the right of way, and a freaking little car pulled right out in front of him. They almost got clobbered. I wish there was a way to have there's a dead body floating in the back of my van. I wish they had a way of doing front and rear videos when you do live streams. There's probably something I can get. You guys happen to any of you like techies, like any geeks out there, and how to I mean, I'm kind of geeky sometimes, but if there's a way to have a front and rear facing camera on YouTube live streaming, I don't think so. I mean, I could turn the camera around, you can see where I'm going, but in this van I don't have the proper holder for my phone. My other van, I mean the other van, has a dashboard mounted phone holder, so you can see what I see when I'm driving, which is chaos. It's always chaos. People do not know how to drive. I don't know what language that was, but it sounded good, right? So is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? If you celebrate it in your country or not, I think it's just a American thing. I'm sure it's just an American thing because we give and we're thankful for taking. So that's why they call it Thanksgiving. It ain't for giving stuff; it's for taking it. Thanks for giving me stuff, man. About 40 degrees. I got it this morning. It was about 28 Fahrenheit. Pretty cold. Oh, you sub. Thank you. Somebody subscribed. I appreciate it. Yeah, because some of these people have like thousands of subscribers. They're just like, they're in their kitchen in their underwear making breakfast. And that's the last thing I want to see. Some dude scratching his butt while making bacon, you know, it's like, it's weird. Hot. Nah, it's pretty cold. Hot in Vietnam, right? Yeah, Vietnam's very tropical. I remember my dad saying, you know, like I said, he did 4 tours during the Vietnam War. He said it was so hot over there and always raining and there was snakes everywhere. You had to watch out. And he didn't have a good time. Nobody had a good time over there. The only people that had a good time over there were the guys who worked in the press, you know. I wasn't in the military. I almost went into the army when I was like 17, and then I discovered that girls were more interesting. So I grew my hair long, had my earrings, you know, hanging, little skulls and stuff, and my hair was down to here. We used to go out to the bars, and my friends would tell the girls, you know John Bon Jovi? And this is when Bon Jovi was just becoming popular, so it was like 1983, 84. And they'd be like, oh yeah, John Bon Jovi. Yeah, this is his cousin, Jake Bon Jovi. Because when I grow my hair long, it's curly, naturally. And I got the blue eyes and a little better looking back then. So they'd say, oh yeah, this is Jake Bon Jovi, John Bon Jovi's cousin. And they believed it. There's some pretty good videos on YouTube that look into the lifestyles of rock and rollers, because I grew up enjoying metal. Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath was like the original birthers of metal, as far as I'm concerned. Did you know that the guitarist, what the hell is his name? Tommy Iommi from Black Sabbath? What happened was he was working in a metal factory and he cut off his finger, but he plays guitar. And that's where the term heavy metal came from. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I make videos that are straight to the point, but the live streams, you know, streams can go on for quite a while. And I just talk about anything. You need advice on anything, auto repairs, excuse me, relationships, politics. There's a hawk. Wow. I'm looking down at it. I almost hit a hawk like 2 weeks ago. And it was big. It had a span of like 4 feet or something. It was huge. Maybe 3 feet. I'm exaggerating, but I hit odd numbers. My father was in the Air Force. Morning. Good morning, everybody. All one of you. I had 15 people here before. I don't know what happened. I guess people just scroll through the videos. That's what I do. I get hooked in the shorts. You get hooked in the shorts? Like I'd be looking at a video about, I don't know, auto repair or woodworking or something, or politics, and then the shorts pop up, and that's where I get lost, you know? That's where I get lost, in the shorts videos, which I guess is kind of like TikTok. That's why people like TikTok so much. Because TikTok, I guess, I never really, I don't have TikTok. But I guess it's just videos you scroll through, and as you're scrolling, you come across something interesting, something that interests you, you know. This guy next to me is texting on his phone. Anybody out there? You can text a chat. I glance down every 20 seconds or so to see what people have to say. Excuse me. I got the sniffles. watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So you better be good for goodness sake. You better be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, I'm at a traffic light. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can text. You can chat. What do you want to talk about? Politics, economy, relationships, auto repair, people opening their door and spitting on the ground like this guy just did. To derail. You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're weak. You know, that's very questionable why a guy like Santa Claus would be seeing you while you sleep. It's kind of weird, right? And he knows when you're awake. Well, if it's daytime, obviously you're awake. And, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad. Yowza! I don't know what the hell song that was. They're playing Christmas songs. They've been playing Christmas songs like since the beginning of November. I don't know. Getting kind of warm in here, Johnny.
It's beginning to look a
Lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again.
The 5 and 10.
Indicates
The 5 and 10. All right. The 5. I don't know if you can hear. Am I talking too loud? I do. Can somebody do a mic check? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Leave a comment in the chat below if you can. But anyway, the 5 and 10. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. The 5 and 10. The 5 and 10 was a store, or even as I was a kid, I remember where everything was. They had stuff that was 5 cents and 10 cents. The 5 and 10. Now it's like Oh, it's Walmart. I shop at Walmart. What's wrong with Walmart? Walmart, you could buy a freaking pair of jeans that actually is made from 100% cotton. You can find some Levi's or Lee's or Wrangler jeans. I hate these Levi's jeans that are stretch. The material is crap. I'm wearing a pair right now. Oh no, it's my other ones. And they already have a little, not rip, but the material is already like wearing out a little bit, like this little area. And it's not like I wear them hunting or working on cars or nothing. It is to work. I have other jeans. I have Arizona jeans from JCPenney that are probably, I'm not kidding, 14 years old, maybe more. And they're in perfect shape. The color's faded. They're black jeans, but my point is they're 100% denim. They're 100% cotton. Not this elastic crap. And here's the reason why. We see more clothes being made with plastic because they're literally made out of recycled water bottles and other plastics. So it's easier to make or recycle water bottles and plastics and make polyester thread than it is to plant cotton, grow cotton, pick the cotton, harvest, whatever. You know what I mean? So the factories over in China and elsewhere, they make clothes out of plastic, and they make it sound like they're doing us a favor. Like they'll say sweat wicking material, moisture wicking material. But who the hell wants to wear a t-shirt that's 100% polyester? You know what I mean? I'm on cotton. I like cotton. Nobody's chatting in the texts. All I see is, I love Vietnam, okay? Yeah, well, I've never been to Vietnam. I'm sure it's a very nice place. Give me a thumbs up if you can, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers. So far I have 1,000 and change. I got a way to go. Hey, but I'm optimistic, They didn't build the Great Wall of China in a day, so I'm not going to get 1 million subscribers in a couple of weeks. So anybody here want to chat about anything? Do I love Pakistan? I've never been to Pakistan. I worked with a lot of guys. I owned a taxi company from 1980. I was in the business from 1984, right out of high school, but I owned my own taxi service from 1994 until about 2006. So I knew a lot of guys. I had guys working with me from Pakistan, Palestine, basically Pakistan. Marwan, we used to call him Mario. Marwan was from Palestine, and he hated Jewish people. And unfortunately, we were located in an area of New York that had a lot of Jewish people. And he used to one time he left a lady in a parking lot because they had such an argument. Because Palestine and Israel have always had problems. And he came back to the office like, John, I can't take this lady. She's a blanking Jew blank, and I'm like, easy, Mario. We called him Mario, but his name was Marwan. He was a nice guy. We got along good. And even the guys from Pakistan, we all got along fine. And this is before 9/11, And even after 9/11, I still, I stopped running my business technically in 2006, and I still communicate with a couple of the guys. A couple of them, unfortunately, died during COVID, and they were only like in their 60s. One guy had diabetes. I've never met a guy from Pakistan with diabetes, But yeah, he passed away. Like a bunch of guys passed away. Another guy from Pakistan, I knew his name was Muhammad. Go figure. Saeed. Well, first they introduced me to him as Khan. He was an older guy. Smoked a lot, which drove me nuts. But again, nice guy. And he passed away. Saeed Khan, Mohammed Saeed Khan. And he would always give me advice. He was like my uncle. He was like my Muslim uncle, you know, because I was just starting out. I was in business for maybe 4 years when he came aboard, and he'd come to the office smoking cigarettes. He'd be like, John, here's what you have to do. Here's how you do it. And he would give me all this advice. Really nice guy. Then 9/11 came along, and I never had any bad feelings toward them. You know, look at some atrocities that people from other religions or backgrounds have done, right? 9/11 was such a screw up. There was warning signs everywhere, but the economy was starting to pick up. The beginning of the dot-com bubble. Everybody was raking in the bucks, the cash. So everyone was looking the other way, you know. And it happened. And I remember that day. That day, 9/11. My wife was from the Philippines, and we were married for about a year at the time, and she had to go to an immigration interview at the Federal Building in New York City, and the Federal Building is located about 3 or 4 blocks away from the Twin Towers. Well, I'm sorry, where the Twin Towers were. And she had an appointment on September 11th, 2001. I even saved a letter because it really bothers me, because what happened was the night of the 10th, I was watching the news. She was in the shower, and I had just gotten out of the shower. I was always joking with her, oh, your appointment's on 9/11, you get it 9/11, ha ha ha, it's an emergency, 9/11, 9/11. Not knowing what was going to happen, you know. So her appointment was like, I think 10:30. And the weatherman on the news was saying what a nice day it's going to be, beautiful skies, clear line of sight. And I said to myself, yeah, you know it'd be cool is if we took the train down, got to the city early, and went to the World Trade Center, which is 4 blocks away from the Federal Building, which is where we were going, and go up to the cafe. One of the World Trade Centers had a cafe on top. And we'll go there and have breakfast, right? And I fell asleep because she was in the shower. And knowing my wife, you know, we've been married now 24 years, but knowing her as well as I know her now, if I had said to her, hey, let's take the train down to the city on 9/11, your appointment, and get there early and go to the World Trade Center. And I see something about World War III. I'll comment in a second because I do like talking about that stuff. I fell asleep. I wasn't able to say to her, hey, let's go to the World Trade Center and have breakfast. If we had gone down there, we would have been either up in that cafe when the first plane hit or very close to it. And that just really kind of makes me wonder, like, you know, they say someone's watching over you sometimes. It was just luck. Just luck, right? What do you... Shit, I can't read that. What do you think? How much time left? World War III has started. Yeah, World War III has started. It's a slow-burning fuse. I mean, look, we're going to Venezuela. Who's the allies of Venezuela? Quick, 2 countries that are allies of Venezuela. This person, what's her name? Miss Miss Entertainment 23. Well, I can only imagine what that's all about. Asks, what do you think? How much time left World War III? World War III has already started. It started in Ukraine, and now we have troops building up in the area of Venezuela. Why? Because Venezuela has oil, but the excuse they're going to use is we're going to go after the narco-terrorists or the fentanyl providers or shippers of fentanyl. To me, I believe that this wonderful country is making people die. This is a way to get rid of the uneducated, the poor, and the other people dying, the college students or the girl next door who smoked some weed with fentanyl. That's collateral damage, as Timothy McVeigh said when he blew up the FBI building in, where the hell was that? Shit, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, my memory is not too sharp anymore. So I have these brain farts, as they call it. The FBI building in, not Tennessee, what the hell was that? Oklahoma City. And there was a daycare center there, and unfortunately he killed a bunch of children in the daycare center. And he simply said, oh, that was collateral damage. But, how many people did the U.S. kill during Vietnam or Iraq or Afghanistan? And the list goes on, right? Collateral damage. So, we got to sign off, unfortunately, in a few minutes because we have to go. I got to drop this van off, then we got to go pick up another van. Sorry for so many questions. Oh, are you back? I'm so confused. Is anybody here? Because I got to sign up in a minute, but I don't know if Miss Entertainment is still here or not. I'm stationary right now. Oh, by the way, here in the United States, it's No Shave November, so I'm not shaving until December. I heard December's do nothing December. Is that true? Because I wouldn't mind doing nothing. So I'm stationary if anybody wants to chat a question down below. Got a few minutes here. Oh, there's Miss Entertainment. You keep losing connection or something? Dunkin' Donuts. I need my coffee in the morning. Yeah, I don't know what makes us think we need coffee in the morning. I guess I could have tea. Or just water. Or pomegranate juice. Or beet juice. Almost every morning I take pomegranate juice and beet juice. Organic, of course. And I'll do half and half. Because pomegranate juice is good for your circulatory system, your urinary tract. I think it's also anti-inflammatory, and beet juice is good for your heart. So they say. What's your age, sir? I'm 59. I'm 59, but mentally I feel like I'm 18, which is a good thing. Yeah, I'll be 60 in January 15th. The camera, the picture here doesn't really do me justice. B25 or file 64. Do you live in Pakistan, or are you local? You in the United States? Oh, no kidding. Oh, no. Local from Pakistan. I'm sorry. So you're in the United States, but you're from Pakistan originally. Oh, really? Sometimes you see my video. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I keep it clean. Whatever you want to chat about, talk about. You asked me about World War III before, but I think you lost connection. I don't know. But World War III, as far as I'm concerned, started when we went to Ukraine, and now we're building up troops near Venezuela, and we're having issues with China and Russia, obviously. I don't know. I think we should have remained somewhat neutral with Russia, because Russia has more in common with us than China. China is our biggest threat. Anyway, listen, subscribe to me, okay? I gotta go pick up another van. Subscribe to me and give me a thumbs up if you can, all right? To build up my analytics. But I'll be streaming here in New York. It's 11 o'clock. I'll be back on the air around 12. We'll chat a little more, all right? So you guys take care, and gals.